I have moved to Chinaris. This is a full server. I think it's 51 out of 60 players. My goal here is to run around and make friends. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. I took an electro spawn. Could be the worst mistake I've ever made. But that's the point. I wanted to show you what a full server was like. Generally, I wouldn't bother with spawning in this big city. I would spawn in the hills, kind of like I did on NAF. But I'm not going to do that. As for those of you that have never played these mods, or never played this in Arma 2, a lot of blood has been spilled in Electro. A lot of blood. I'm actually surprised. I wonder where they're all deathmatching at. Been pretty quiet since I first logged in, but saw a couple player deaths. You might see them there in the messages, depending on how I cut this. I am only going until either my hard drive fills up or somebody does me in. One of the two. Oh. I'll take that. Yeah, you can't. There's no way there's not a bunch of deathmatching going on here as quickly as I found that. I mean, it's a vermin. You've seen me play with that in NAF, but this, I hate being in cities. It absolutely stresses me out. And it has nothing to do with being killed. I mean, that's a part of the game. There's so many angles and so many places to watch. I mean, the close-up kills where I see guys and I get my ass killed, that's fine, but it's that sniper shit where you don't ever know where the hell they got you from. And then if you're an above-average player, you could spend the next 20 minutes getting even with them, or if you're not so good, the rest of your day. Fuck. Lag. This server's lagging way harder. My machine is not good on high-pop servers. And that's what I said. I don't trust it. I know exactly what can happen to you in here. And so it just makes me more nervous. I'm better if like Agent K or somebody like that's with me, but overall I would rather have a root canal done with a fucking jackhammer than play in cities. And again, it's not dying. I can respawn right here. I mean, it's even better than the old days where you died, you had to run a long way. It's just more of, I guess if I wanted to do this in a non-survival aspect, I'd go play Battlefield. But sometimes coming into these big cities, you have to. You know, one of the things I didn't show you in the last two videos was the fact that to get industrial loot and stuff, you have to come into these cities. I mean, obviously, too, I'm lone wolfing this, so that's not helping my cause any. But, like I said, my goal, partly because I've been such a candy ass about it, is to stay in the city until either my hard drive fills up or I die. I'm really kind of hoping it's... Well, I might even be hard drive filled up until I get bored. They must be in fucking Cherno. They must be. I mean, that poor bastard keeps getting disconnected because the thing's full. This server has subscriber slots. I don't play on them enough to make that an advantage, but it's a nice touch. Server makes a few bucks, and I mean, this is a military spawn, and I'm here by myself. The longer I'm alone, the longer I'm without seeing people on a 55-player server, the more nerve-wracking it gets. This gun here, the SOAR 556, is actually for underwater. I don't know what the fuck it does on land. I've never used the damn thing. But I figured it was better than the Vector. I could be proven wrong here about that radio soon, like... God, it's so hard getting back into checking fucking every which way but loose. When you've been running in the woods like I have for the last 6 to 7 days. It's such a pity that you have to go through so many hoops to build bases now. This probably feels like watching it that it's no different than any of my other videos, but if you had any idea how much more stressful this is, I know I keep babbling about that, but it's just, it can't be understated. I'm wiggling my toes all over the place, and that's only something I do when I'm really, really uncomfortable. I kind of like the challenge of it. I mean, it is nice to be a little bit freaked out and spooked, And I'll probably get fucking Bambi shot here in a minute. Now, the term Bambi obviously gets used negatively most of the time, but to be Bambi shot is one I should have saw coming. Because look, I'm not super good at these games, but I'm not a nub either. I've played them enough. I know what people are like. I should know how this fucking goes. Okay. Oh, this is always hairy because you can't quite fucking see. Yeah, these cocksuckers. I mean, I'm seeing more people get kicked than I am fucking killed. You know, the funny thing is people hate getting trapped in little fucking enclosed spaces like this. And you watch any of the big time Arma mod players, I'm actually more comfortable. If I've got distance, I like being out in the wide open like everybody else. I'm not a complete moron. But once I'm boned, once I know that there's a high probability I'm just gonna bite the fucking farm, I can't believe I have gotten this kitted without being shot at least once. It's my fucking lucky day. And I'm not joking here to prove, because I know how fucking cynical and jaded and everything else YouTube is. Let me do something here. Let me show you something. Players. That's a full fucking server. There's no zombies on this one, which, given the frames I'm getting in town, that's not surprising. Wow, this just really did not go like I thought it was going to go. I mean, my main goal, always, you're not going to avoid some shots. My main goal is trying to stick tight to cover as I can. This may sound real simplistic to some people who stumble across this video, but there's others who've never played this game. I mean, in all the times and all the variations it's been out, some people, it's not their cup of tea, man. I can understand that. See, this is the problem, though, when you start wandering around a town that you expect to be just full of jerks. Well, maybe I shouldn't call them all jerks. But they are. And then you don't run into them, you just really start to get complacent. That church bell makes me shit myself more times than I want to count. I'll have to have a high-level meeting with Agent K on this. I would have thought, sure, an electro spawn would have had me hopping like a madman. I mean, I didn't get into DayZ in the heart of the Arma 2 mod, but believe you me, the one or twice I'd been in electro in Arma 2, I didn't make it this long before I was either shot or in the midst of a ginormous gun battle. Usually not of my own making. Oh, car. Finally. That car disappeared. Interesting. Where did the car go? Car passed me by? Okay. That makes this a slight bit more interesting, but I didn't hear any shots at it either. Oh! They be fighting at the fire station. I guess. Axis died for unknown reason. I'm kind of stuck though. Yeah, see, like that one was killed at 36 meters, 60 meters. Not exactly. This used to be a favorite spot in Arma 2. I mean, again, I apologize if you played the fuck out of this mod in game like I have. But some people haven't. I don't see anybody. God, I'm sticking my nose out there about as far as you can stick it without just being an utter fucking dick about it. They have to be in Cherno. They just absolutely have to be in Cherno. So, well, you know what? I did what I wanted to do. Before I said goodbye to Arma 3 mods again for a while, I ran through the big city of Electro. Did not turn out as I suspected it would. It was way more of a walk in the park with me hammering and... Huh. That dude kept riding. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, because again, I'm not getting the greatest frame rate. That guy passed that car like he knew it was locked That was locked. Whatever. Well, we saw one player. Probably a guy coming back from the shore. Look at him fucking... well, there's... Yeah, DT Apache's starting to fire it up. But some of these poor guys that you see being kicked, I'll let them get in now. Hey, we made a run through a big city. Now you know what that's like, minus the gunfire. And I think that's good enough for now with Arma 3 and its mods like Exile. So until the next video, I'm out of here. See you, people.